Alright, we're back. How's everybody doing? I'm Neodrow. We're playing Jade Empire still. We did a little fooling around in the Imperial City yesterday, checked out some of the sites, talked to the magnificent bastard, Sir Roderick, defeated him and his antics, and today we are going to go and infiltrate the Lotus Assassins. Just give me a few more minutes to set up here and we'll get this thing underway.
Spirits grow restless.
I am reborn again and again. I am the will of the Emperor. I am Death's Hand.
Just got to fill up my water cup here. We will be good to go.
This world is out of balance. Spirits grow restless.
All right, here we go. Uh, 15 hours in, 35 minutes. Okay, this is our little spot here. I think... Where are we? Outside of... What is this place? Oh, this is the Black Leopard School. We were in the middle of doing that. That's right. We're about to go confront Master Smiling Hawk. Let's take a look at our stats and our levels and stuff. Maybe we'll change our follower too for a little bit. This is our open palm technique is not all the way up. Look at all these techniques we have. Okay. No points left. Let's see here. Who should we bring with us this time? Let's bring a Wildflower with us this time.
I've acquired some great new items.
Uh-huh. He doesn't have any new techniques. Plus 100% experience from books. Huh. Alright. man, my allergies are bad. Let me go get something real quick. Sorry, it's such a rough start today. I wasn't really ready. At some point, my daughter's gonna wake up. I'm gonna have to take a break for half a second. We're gonna go talk to Smiling Hawk. We're probably gonna have to fight him. Okay, let's go talk to Smiling Hawk.
I should have
Here it
killed
is.
you sooner. You had such promise, but in the end you were just like second brother. Soon you will share his fate as well.
I'm not afraid of you, Smiling Hawk. I can't allow you to remain master of this school. Why do you hate Radiant so much? Let's see what his issues are, huh? Let's dive into that a little
Radiant
bit.
is dead. His time has passed. Now is the time for the living. Help me destroy him and I will make this school more powerful than ever before. Now you see why I need you. You have the power to deal death to the spirits, to Radiant. I will give you one chance to change your mind. Now that you have seen what Radiant truly is, help me remove him and I will reward you.
I'd rather die. You are crazy if you think I'd join you. Alright, I'll help you, but I'll expect to be paid well. You're crazy if you think I'd help you. Oh, sorry. Okay.
I liked you.
Let's try it.
And I had so hoped we could come to some sort of agreement. But I suppose that just won't work.
Just won't work. Oh, fuck.
Now I will give you a demonstration of true skill. Unfortunately, you won't be around long enough to learn from it.
Focus! Storm Dragon! Legendary Strike!
Got him. She's attacking Master Smiling Hawk. I'm going to finish you off this
No,
time.
third brother. I have a much better use for you.
Master, no. Jeez, stole his power.
Now we will finish this.
Alright.
Focus. Storm Dragon. Focus. Legendary Strike.
I am the true master.
Focus.
Oh no.
Legendary Strike. Focus.
Master Smiling Hawk! You killed him!
Oh no. He chose his fate. Attack me and your fate will be similar. What about it? Do you wish to defend his honor? I cannot let him ruin the school. Will you be joining him? He chose his fate. Attack me and your
What?
fate will be similar.
No! First Brother sent me to find you. He was worried Master Smiling Hawk's followers might overwhelm you. I can see that isn't the case. Master Radiant and First Brother are waiting for you. I'll go tell them that you survived.
Well done. Well done indeed. There's something about your fighting. I'm not sure what it is exactly, but it is most unique. Whatever it is, it serves you well. With Smiling Hawk gone, I can finally heed the call on my spirit. I can finally heed the call on my spirit. Much longer and I would have been torn from this place forcibly.
Master, why must you leave? I still have so much to learn from you, and we need a strong master to rebuild the school.
Brother Kai, there are some things you must learn for yourself. As long as I stay here, I'm holding you back. And besides, you are ready. You know enough, and what you do not know, you will figure out. That is what it means to be a master. A wise choice. Kai will make an excellent master. Congratulations, First Brother, or should I say master. So, I defeated Smiling Hawk, and he gets to be master? Congratulations, First Brother, or should I say master?
If it wasn't for you, well, this never would have happened. It seems to me that you're the one who should receive this honor.
Don't let Kai's compliments go to your head. You did us a great favor, and you're welcome here anytime, but you are no master. You are very likely the most skilled fighter I've ever known, but your path lies in a different direction. Many directions. If I don't miss my guess. This school needs stability, and right now, Kai offers that. One day when your adventures are done, you'll make a great master. Until then, your thanks is enough. That's okay, I really didn't want to be a master. After all I've done, that's it. Your thanks is enough. Humility is overrated. I will offer something more than thanks before I leave. I'll teach you a style I learned in the spirit world. Ooh. I was afraid to use it against Smiling Hawk. If he had stolen it from me, he would have been almost unstoppable. Well, are you interested in learning, or are you just going to stand there? Yes, I'm interested. Watch and learn. If you're as good as you seem, I should only have to show you once. The style you just learned is very rare. Its original master died centuries ago, but the spirits know it, and now you do as well. I must go first. I must go. First Brother Kai will never truly be a master until I'm gone. The students must follow him
I
and
would
him
speak
alone.
with you alone, Master Radiant, before you go. If you wait outside, I will join you in a minute. I have something I would like to offer you, and thanks for your help.
Okay. Farewell, and good luck, Master Radiant. Good luck to you as well. You'll need it. Heaven's Blessing. Paralyzing Palm. Ooh. Ooh.
There you are. Master Radiant has gone, and I'm left to lead this school on my own. I'll miss him very much, but at least we are rid of Smiling Hawk. I wanted to thank you for all you've done, but I also wanted to show you some items that belong to Master Smiling Hawk. I thought you might find something of interest.
Glad I could help. Is there anything more I can do? I just hope your master made the right choice in leaving the school to you. Glad I could help. Is there anything more I
You're
can
welcome
do?
to visit the school and spar with us whenever you like. The students need someone like you to knock some sense into them from time to time.
Alright, should we do some practice fights? Can you get experience for that? We'll check it out here in a minute. My daughter's awake. I have to get her situated. I will be right back. Okay, we're back. Sorry.
And I should get back to the students. There is so much I need to do, I barely know where to begin. Thank you again for everything.
Alright. Road to the Endless Mine, Gem of Inner Genius. Let's level up here. We'll go even on this one. Give me just one more second here. Okay, what should we do for style points? 14. Let's get the speed increase. Finish that off. Let's work on some Storm Dragon. Duration increase. I bet we got some new amulet pieces, right? Heaven's Blessing. Damage shield. Only followers of the Way of the Open Palm may use this gem. The gem surrounds you in an aura of wind that damages any who attack you. The effect is constant while the gem is equipped. Okay. Or should I switch that with this one? Okay. Bronze Tongue. Superior one. Gem of Inner Genius. Charm 6 and Intimidation and Intuition. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're good there. Charm is my highest, and then Intimidation, huh? Okay.
It is a shame that
Oh,
blood was
shit.
shed, but the school is better off without Smiling Hawk.
Okay.
I'm glad Master
Lotus
Smiling
Honto.
Hawk is gone. That man terrified me.
Alright. Did we explore the school all the way? Do we need to go check Smiling Hawk's room one more time? Cannot open the door. This is where he kicked me through the wall. Whispering Willow.
It's about time somebody dealt with that rogue Smiling Hawk. Of course, now I have to clean up the mess you two made.
Uh-huh. Okay. I already read that one, right? Yep. Okay. Alrighty. So now we need to go. I think we should do the arena. And then we'll go infiltrate the Lotus assassins. Oh, there's also is a necropolis here.
Talk to
Lena.
Junda if you'd like to buy some buns.
Junda.
Excuse me, out of my way. I've got to get these buns to the Scholars Garden. Quick, now move.
I'm very sorry. Please accept my heartfelt apologies. My husband has the manners of a strutting clock sometimes.
I seem to recall you rather enjoyed my strutting at one time, old woman.
Shush now. You'll offend the gods of decency. This poor traveler's likely to think that the Imperial City is full of indecent folk and offensive talk. Now then, after all the trouble we've caused you, is there anything we can help you with? We've got fresh buns. Just made them myself.
Do you mind if I ask you some questions? I need some answer, but I don't need all this banter. If you buy a bun, I'd buy a bun if I could cram it down your yapping maw. Do you mind if I ask you some questions?
Talk. That's all people want to do. I don't get paid to talk. I sell buns. That's what I do.
Ha! No time to talk, he says. The only time you're ever quiet is when you're eating one of my buns. Now be polite and answer some questions.
Let's see.
Go
It's
then.
all the same
I have
stuff.
buns to sell, and it doesn't look like you're buying.
Don't mind him. He just takes a while to get used to. Much like an ache in the bones if it lasts long enough. Eventually, you learn to ignore it. Good day to you.
Alright.
Why would the governor want to accuse you of doing
Who's this guy?
How? Good day, miss. Are you the new investigator I sent for? No, I can tell from your attire that you're not from the ministry. Oh, this is terrible. Everyone I send for disappears. There are powers at work here that are beyond my means to control.
Okay. Who are you?
I am Prefect Jitang. It is my duty to ensure that convicted criminals in the city are sentenced appropriately. But there are complications with my current trial. I have in my custody a suspected slave trader, Chandler Ling. But one of the high-ranking ministers is trying to get him released, and he wants me to convict another man. The man they want to accuse, Scholar Sun Tao, is a friend of mine, and I'm certain of his innocence. I need you to find proof so I can present it to the Minister of Justice.
Oh, a little bit of sleuthing. I'll do it. I can't stand to see an innocent man accused. Alright, where should I start? Find someone else to solve your problem. Actually, I don't think this will help.
So,
Alright, where
you'll
should I
help
start?
me? That's wonderful. All I need really is proof. Proof that Ling is indeed involved with the slave traders. If I can't prove Ling's guilt, I'll be forced to sentence Song Tao to death. But every time I ask someone to discover the truth, they disappear or turn up dead. Our best lead is Zibao, the last person known to have spoken with Ling before his arrest. But Bao knows me and my men. He won't talk to us.
I want to know more about Song Tao.
I've known Scholar Song Tao for several years. His uncle and my father were good friends. I only wish I knew why the governor wants him accused of this crime. If you want to know more about Song Tao, you should speak with him yourself.
Okay, Chandler Ling.
Ling is a well-respected businessman and merchant here in the city. Until recently, I had no reason to suspect him of any wrongdoing. When I investigated Ling's shop, I found a valuable knife that I had purposely entrusted to one of my men, a man who has since disappeared. Chandler Ling had a knife belonging to a man whose body couldn't be found. That was all the evidence I required.
Okay. What's Z Bao's connection to Chandler?
I have no
Ling?
idea. The two men were seen together before we arrested Ling, but I have no other information about Z Bao. He spends most of his time in the heart of the Empire Tavern, and he doesn't seem to have dealings with anyone else besides Chandler Ling. I know if I went to speak with him, I would get nowhere, but you could speak to him without raising suspicion.
Okay. Tell me about the
I
slave
wish there
traders.
was something concrete I could tell you. They're like a whisper on the wind or a shifting shadow. You think you see something, and then there's nothing. Whoever is behind the slavers must have a great deal of power. To remain that invisible is a hard thing to do.
Okay.
Good. Look for him in the heart of the Empire Tavern. It's upstairs at the Imperial Arena. Don't scare him away. If we lose him, we lose our last connection to Ling.
Okay. Chandler
I don't know
Ling.
why you're wasting your time. I'm obviously innocent, and yet you still want to risk yourself needlessly.
Why are you so sure I'll be
I'm
at
no
risk?
fool. Those men haven't returned, and I can assure you it isn't because they've decided to take a holiday. Chasing after criminals is dangerous work. Obviously, there are risks involved. Why would you risk yourself when even the local minister seems content with the scholar's arrest?
Tell me
What's to
about
tell?
yourself.
I'm a merchant and quite a good one. My clients are usually very happy with my goods. You likely haven't heard of me simply because I have a very elite clientele. The average person on the street cannot afford the items I sell. Other than my occupation, I suspect we are very much the same, you and I, though I happen to be a little more restricted than you at the moment.
Why were you arrested? What were you doing? How do you acquire those items belonging to Ji Tong's men? What do you know about Scholar Song Tao? What can you tell me about the slave traders? What do you know about
I
Song
can
Tao?
honestly say I had never met or heard of the man until he was arrested. He's obviously not wealthy enough to be one of my clients. Apparently, he spends a good deal of time with the poorer folk in the city. No doubt that's why he is under suspicion. Doesn't strike you as a bit odd? A scholar with all the benefits that position entails, choosing to spend time with the poor people. It does seem a little suspicious.
Huh. Why were you arrested? What were you doing?
I wasn't doing anything more than I usually do in a day's work. I was selling my wares to a few of my preferred clients. Prefect Jitong was one of them. The next thing I know, guards confiscate my goods and tell me I'm suspected of slave trading. It was likely the most ludicrous thing I've ever been told. Of course, the prefect claims that some of my items belong to his missing men, but that doesn't mean I took the items from their lifeless bodies.
Well, how did you get them?
In a given day, I meet with several buyers and probably twice as many sellers. There are always more sellers than buyers. My job is to determine whether something is worth buying, not whether the seller is worth buying from. If I see a bargain, I don't care who the seller is. Suffice to say, those items could be from any number of sellers. I don't recall who sold them to me, but that certainly doesn't make me guilty of slave trading.
Okay. I should be going.
Of course. Do what you need to. If you discover anything, it will only prove my innocence further. Good luck.
Yeah, it sounds like he's the guilty one.
So you think you can free me? Prefect Jitong has sent many good men to their deaths trying to free me. I hope you won't get into similar trouble.
How do you know they are
That's what
dead?
Jitong fears. I have no reason to doubt him. Besides, why else would the men not return and their belongings suddenly appear on the market?
Pure coincidence. It's not proof. It's purely circumstantial. Anyone will tell you that.
At any rate, it seems likely that's what has happened to the men. I feel terrible for them, but I have my own problems to deal with, as you can see.
Why were you arrested? What were you doing?
I don't know. I was just down in the poor quarters helping a family with some repairs on their hut. I was leaving their house when the guards came for me. They told me I was suspected of abducting people from the poor quarters. I told them it was ridiculous, that I only wanted to help the poor, but they didn't listen. I admit I spend time in the poor quarters, but I don't try to hide it. I'm there several times a week, in fact, usually in plain sight of everyone.
Huh. Okay, what do you know
Nothing.
about slave
I've
traders?
heard rumors in the past few months. The residents in the poor areas were getting worried, though I never knew anyone who disappeared. One of the girls I helped out in the poor area said her uncle had disappeared, but I never met him. She was devastated, of course, and she blamed the slavers. But it was all just speculation. No one had ever seen anyone being abducted. There wasn't even evidence of struggles or violence. I don't know what else to tell you.
Huh. What do you know about Ling?
Well, nothing really. I'd never heard of him before this. I heard what Jitong said about him, but that's about it. He seems decent enough, I suppose. I understand.
Okay.
If there's anything that
Let's
might
get
help
to the
you find
arena.
the slave traders, I will gladly tell you. Please, don't give up until you've found them.
So we can finish that up there too. There's still more map fog. Been that way. Okay. Gem of Foresight. What does that do? Mind +2. Evading traps does not cost focus. Alright. So we gotta go back to the arena. I saw the princess the other day. My mom says she's beautiful, but I think she looks kind of silly. Yeah, this is the arena. It's this way. Another way around. We've been through here. This is the landing zone? No? Oh, it is.
You there, Sky. I see you skulking around like a ghost. Where have you been?
I've been out spying on the Lotus assassins. We're trying to draw their attention, and I wanted to see if it was working. I'm happy to report our bait has snagged a fish. The Inquisitors have taken notice of us. In fact, one of their representatives is on his way here now.
You were spying on an Inquisitor, and he didn't notice you? Impossible. What's really going on, Sky? Where were you?
Relax, Sky told us where he was. Good question. Where did you go, Sky? Knock it off. The Inquisitor could be here any minute. It's true.
The Inquisitors are masters of espionage and intrigue, Sky. They would have seen you tailing them. They would have seen you and killed you.
You underestimate me. I can be quite invisible when necessary. I followed the Inquisitor for some time without him being aware of my presence. Then I slipped away and rushed on ahead to warn you he was coming. I didn't want him to catch us in the middle of anything incriminating, like this argument.
Right. He's right, just drop it. So, you have an interest in the Lotus Assassins? Very few people risk our attention by seeking us out in public. I find your bold nature refreshing. But we under Death's Hand recruit only the very best. All others are cast down before us. So I ask you, why have you sought us out? Why shouldn't I just kill you where you stand? I wish to be part of the true power behind the throne. I want to join the Lotus Assassins. You could try to kill me. You'd fail, but you could try. You dare to threaten a Lotus Assassin? The bravery of such a reckless act is impressive, though I wonder about the intelligence behind your words. But your point is well taken. You have shown me some inkling of promise merely by drawing our attention. But that alone is hardly proof of your worth. Obviously, we require some type of test, some proof of loyalty before anyone can join. You must prove yourself useful to us before we will even consider you. How can I prove my worth, Honorable Master? What do you want me to do? I'll pass any test you dream up. What do you want me to do? There's a small problem I intended to deal with. A minor annoyance, but one that should prove a good test of value to our organization. Judge Fang of the Ministry of Harmony has made a habit of openly defying our order. In the past we have tolerated him, as few pay his accusations any heed. Judge Fang has a rather unsavory reputation. Because of his degenerate appetites, most have dismissed his warnings out of hand until now. So what's changed? A certain minister named Shang is coming to make his annual report. Shang has information about certain activities of our group we wish to keep from the public. That'd be Shang from Tian's Landing. So he knows they were the ones that closed the dam. If Judge Fang learns of these activities from Shang's report, he may have enough evidence to cause real problems for us. We would have to take a drastic action. But we prefer to deal with these things before they become problems. I was going to do this myself, but this could be a good opportunity to prove yourself. You want me to kill Shang? You want me to kill Judge Fang? You want me to steal that report? What do you want me to do? You want me to steal that report? That is one solution, I suppose. But a true Inquisitor would probably seek out a more subtle solution before resorting to something so base and vulgar. Minister Shang is staying in a new ministry hostel in the wealthy district of the city. Judge Fang spends most of his time at the arena watching the fights. The ultimate goal is to prevent Minister Shang from delivering his report to Judge Fang. How you accomplish that is up to you. It is the true essence of the test. Remember, an Inquisitor is not a common thug. We leave that to the executioners. We know that disgrace is far greater punishment than death. Do not expect any help from the Lotus Assassins with this task. You'll have to prove that you can succeed on your own before you will even consider you for our organization. I will not fail you. Perhaps, perhaps not. In any case, I wish you luck in your endeavor. Remember, don't let Shang give his report to Judge Fang, or we will be watching you from afar. Once you have completed your task, I will meet you back here.
You know, far be it from me to presume, but I have an idea of how we might be able to solve this problem.
What's your plan?
My glorious wife's third cousin is a minor official in the Ministry of Harmony. I know a little something of the way Judge Fang conducts his business. All of Fang's ministers bring him an honor gift when they go to see him. An offering given as a sign of respect. A bribe, some might call it. If we replace Shang's honor gift with something insulting, rare turtle eggs, for example, Fang would be so outraged he'd refuse to even listen to Shang's report.
Turtle eggs. Are you serious? Where are we gonna find turtle eggs? I'll keep that in mind. That's a stupid plan. Turtle eggs. Are you serious?
A gift of turtle eggs would be as insulting as a box of manure. Even more so, because they are so difficult to track down, whereas manure is somewhat common. I admit there are still some details yet to be worked out, but acquiring the eggs is easy. I have some here that you can simply have.
You have turtle eggs? Here? After just saying they are very rare?
Well, I was saving them for my coming anniversary. You buy early if you want them to be... right. It doesn't really matter, does it? There are more daunting problems to consider. For example, how will you sneak past Shang's guards to make the switch?
We should just kill Shang. Nice and simple. Kill his guards, too.
Oh, yes. And while we're at it, we could kill Fang and his guards, too. Unleash rivers of blood in the streets, all in the service of the Lotus assassins.
Now that is how you interrupt the bureaucratic process. I'm all for it.
I think Zoo was being sarcastic. So what's your plan, Zoo? What's the matter, Zoo? Scared of a little blood?
I am no coward, but there is already more blood on my hands than I can ever wash clean.
You know this. I have no plan for you. No easy answer. But working with the Lotus assassins is a bad idea. No good can ever come of it.
We really don't have any choice, Sue. It's the only way we'll ever rescue Master Li. I don't like the idea of causing trouble for Shang. Maybe we should investigate Fang in the arena first. We might be able to stop him from getting that report without hurting Shang. Or anyone else.
Maybe you're right, Dawnstar. I just hope that in the end we don't sacrifice everything for the sake of one man, even if he is your beloved Master Li.
It's up to you how we handle this.
That's right.
Remember that the Inquisitors aren't just thugs. They're more subtle.
Okay. Saving, we got the turtle eggs. Oh man, everybody's got something to say. Alright, let's knock this stuff out here real quick.
I trust your plans go well, despite the dangers you face and inflict. Is there something I can do for you?
What do you think of the current situation? What are your feelings on the Imperial City? How powerful are the Lotus assassins here?
They are as powerful as fear allows them to be. Not the specific information you are looking for, I'm sure, but you did ask about my feelings. If their tactics have not changed, everyone fears them as children fear the shadows, never knowing what might come.
They sound more like outlaws than an arm of the Emperor. You claim knowledge, but share nothing. I have no further interest in you.
They are not outlaws. Their orders come from Death's Hand, and he is the will of the Emperor. At least, that is how it was meant to be. Pardon my outburst. Every act of the assassins has the approval of the Emperor. We were supposed to reflect his glory. That is why some actions should never have been ordered.
Okay. Are you referring to the incident that prompted your exit? Again, you tease with secrets. Out with it.
The Lotus assassins were once the Order of the Lotus under Prince Qin, spiritual advisor to the Emperor. During and after the attack on Dirge, changes were made. As flames seared the sky, enemies of the Emperor faced a new threat, Death's Hand. He assumed command of our order, and we began silencing people. Some were killed only to serve as warnings. Others had done nothing except be near his enemies.
You were ordered to kill innocents? Why even consider it? The strong must rule, but simple murder is a waste. Innocents die. That's what they do. So what? That's so fun. Innocents die. That's what they do. So what? That's so jacked up. Alright. You were ordered to kill innocents? Why even consider it?
To death. That alone is not enough to disturb me, but I see only weakness in targeting innocents, peripheral to the real enemy. Weakness suggests losing the right to rule. Can you see how that shook my faith in the Empire? You seem to see why I had concerns. Perhaps you might understand. I have not said everything, and I have not yet decided if I will. But I see something in you that may set things right. We will see. For now, what else do you need?
How do you feel about the plan to join the Lotus Assassins? I will need your knowledge.
It is a foolish idea. You do not understand the seductive nature of the assassins and what they do to recruits.
You claim knowledge but share nothing. I have no further interest.
It does not take
Enlighten
much
me.
to make a person forget who they are. With a little effort, they can be pushed past any morals they might have claimed. Cloaked in service and honor, even the most depraved of barbarity soon becomes unremarkable.
I will find a way to enter without participating in their foul ways. I'm strong enough to do whatever they want without it affecting me. I will find a way to enter without participating in their foul ways.
Perhaps you can avoid direct participation, but their fanaticism will still affect you. The rot that is Death's Hand permeates the complex. He was made our leader during the raising of Dirge. He replaced Sun Qin, who along with the glorious strategist, never returned from that campaign. I did not serve Death's Hand long, but when the orders came, he never questioned. The connection is more direct than loyalty, and he instills that in his Lotus assassins. That is how so many were driven to kill without cause, and why I decided no more.
Zoo, why does this trouble you so much? You've killed many before, and since. A good excuse to justify your actions. Why don't you use it? You fear him, but I have skill you do not. I don't need to know anything else. Okay. What's this one? Why does this trouble you so much? You've killed
There
many
was
before
more to
and
that
since.
event. You are right to sense it. But I have kept my silence for so long that I must carefully consider the repercussions of breaking it. I must inevitably deal with my demons. Your destiny demands it. But I must also know that those demons will be put to rest, not exploited. For many years, I did nothing. If I had known Master Li was the glorious strategist, so much could have been resolved one way or another. In the end, I will have to trust that you are enough his student to find a way to protect what I cannot.
We each have our path, Zoo. I will listen when you are ready. There will be no one else able to assist. I am destined for this. You claim knowledge, but
So you
sure,
claim.
that's always a thing.
I am not accustomed to words having such weight. We should resume your mission. You have far to go.
Alright.
Goodbye.
Okay, he's done. Dawnstar.
Yes? What do you need? I'd like to get that business with Minister Shang out of the way.
She worries about the poor minister, a man she would despise in any other circumstance.
Gather everyone and have King ready the flyer. Is there anything you wanted to talk about? I wanted to ask some questions about the Imperial City. What do you think about what's been happening? Is there anything you want to talk about?
I haven't had any time to think about anything except Master Li and Two Rivers and the Imperial City. It's all so much to take in.
We have so little time to talk. I just wanted to know you are well. I want to make sure you're at your best. I don't want anyone distracted. We have so little time to talk. I want to know that you are
I've
well.
probably told you this story, but when I was young, I dreamt of a magic carp that would take me to a place where no one was troubled by visions or spirits. Now I can't help but picture that poor fish flopping in the streets of the Imperial City, oblivious passers-by casually stepping around it.
So you feel like a fish out of water. I don't know where I belong either. What a wonderfully absurd way to answer a question. When I asked you to talk, I assumed you wouldn't waste my time.
Something about our current company seems to encourage it. Not that I'm ungrateful for their help, but I miss Xingwu, Old Ming, Gu Jin. I remember lessons in the school, and you making some joke that had Smiling Mountain snickering under his breath, even as he scolded us for not paying attention. What do you remember about those days?
Lost friends. Thank you for keeping their memory with us. Hard lessons, skills that will allow me to avenge the loss of that life. Restrictions, always being held back. I'm free of that now. Yeah, thanks for keeping
all
their
our
memory
fallen
with
friends
us.
in mind. With all the spirits I see, it would be hard not to. I see the walls between this world and the next as very thin. Come, we should get going. There's a great deal left to do, and I don't want to leave it for too long.
Okay, she's done. Sky got to
happy
say.
to help. What do you need?
It's on your mind right
now.
now.
Imperial City in a while. I traveled here some time ago in my hunt for Gao. In fact, this is where the hunt began. I've come full circle, and I think it's time to let go of the past and look forward. We have exciting things ahead of us.
There's no shame in dwelling on the past. It's about time. There are more pressing things ahead than Gao. The thought of all these nobles and their fat purses is making you giddy. If you have nothing more useful than that to say, keep your thoughts to yourself. The thought of all these nobles and their fat purses is making you
There
giddy?
won't be much time for that sort of diversion, but I can't help see the potential. In my heart, I know my daughter rests as easily as any spirit now. Whatever happens, I have that. And if we succeed, I know she finds peace. If I could go back, I don't know if I would. I'm a different man now, and while I treasure the past, I look forward to the future with the same warmth.
You realize you may not have a future if you follow me. Is there something specific you're looking forward to? You foresee a rich future of traveling the land and wooing fainting noblewomen, don't you? If you're done unburdening yourself, we have more important things to do.
Besides
There's something
seeing
specific.
What trouble you get yourself into next, you mean? You know, I look forward most to the day when I figure out how to deal with you. A woman as
How's
strong
work
as she
going
is beautiful is rare, but I've encountered that combination before. Normally, I try to flatter you into my bed, but you're better than that. You're a companion and a damn skilled warrior, so I find I never quite know how to deal with you.
Just okay? Well, that's probably about the average. I don't know, I would mind a bit of flattery here and there. That's nice of you to say. If you can't handle me, maybe you should stick to the waitresses and noblewomen. Sounds like you're trying a new tactic to deal with me.
See, now you're
Let's do
flirting
this.
with me, and I'm left here stammering. I don't deny your beauty.
haha.
I just don't want to treat you like I would other women. I respect you, and, well, let's just leave it at that for now.
Alright, one more to talk to here.
I can't believe my luck. I arrive home after being lost, only to find that my wife has gone off to visit relatives.
Yeah, I've been here about a year settling in. Yeah, well, they seem to like your work there, you said, so that's good. I'm glad you have a good job that makes you happy. I wish you could go back to that milk company you were working for before. That was a good gig for you. Sorry to hear that.
No, you misunderstand me. My wife, she's not here. I thought I was as good as dead. Now my execution is delayed. Until her eventual return, of course.
What are your thoughts on
I
our
think you need
situation?
somebody like me to keep your camp in order while you're off invading the fortress. I can make sure there's some hot soup waiting for you. Turtle egg soup, perhaps. Now, there's a thought. Where did I put those turtle eggs?
Why did you marry your wife if she's so difficult? How does Drunken Master work again? Why did you marry your wife if she's
Like
so
many
difficult?
things in my life, it can be traced back to very bad luck on my part. As I mentioned once before, I was a master of the Drunken Master style. I was the tournament champion in Phoenix Gate when things spun out of control. My need for wine took its toll on my body. There are long periods I don't even remember. After one such period, I came to, having lost most of my clothes and all my money. I was destitute, and without the ability to buy more wine, I couldn't even fight.
Wine is a dangerous companion. What did you do? Whole months? That's impressive. Wine is a
Eventually,
dangerous
I found work
companion.
cleaning out creature cages at the local arena. One day, I was approached by a man who remembered seeing me fight. He offered to sponsor me. Just like that, I was back in the ring. After climbing my way back to the top of the tournament, my sponsor told me it was time to fulfill my end of the bargain.
I guess you really owed him after that. What was it you had to do? Yes, there's always a catch, isn't there?
Apparently, the agreement stipulated that I must marry his niece. If only I had read the agreement more closely, I could still be shoveling dirt in the creature cages. Alas, fate had a crueler path in mind for me. Let that be a lesson for you. Always read the fine print, or you may end up with more than you bargained for.
Right? Okay, we already know all that stuff, so let's move on.
I will be here scrubbing your pots until you call upon me again.
Does King have any stories to tell?
Well, is the Imperial City all you expected? It is quite a spectacle compared to the bulk of the Empire. The marvelous dragonfly performed perfectly, of course.
Yeah, tell me about
I found my way
yourself.
to Tien's Landing quite by accident. A very big accident. A few wealthy merchants lost some, property, and I almost lost my hat and my head. Gao the Greater heard about my inventions and bribed some officials to effect my release. I thought I had found a nice rich benefactor, but I was locked away in his lair. He gave me a nice workshop, but he really was a fool. I showed him my wind map. He didn't care where it led. He was only interested in his slaves.
This wind map doesn't lead to the Imperial City? You have a wind map? Where to? This wind map doesn't lead to the Imperial City?
I've been, not where I'm going, I think. I made it on my journey to, here. But I don't quite remember where I was traveling from. Not good. It seems to me I left something, a clue for myself, but I'm not sure why I'd need to. I don't suppose you'd be interested in taking a short trip back the way I came? Well,
all right.
Let's see then. It must lead to where I was last, which would be the ideal place to go first. Keep an eye out. I don't know why my tracks were covered, but I do tend to incur the occasional death threat. Craters are remarkably unappreciated.
So, Rhonda, when I stream from the PC, the stickers will work. They don't work when I stream from the Xbox.
Keep going.
I forgot
I
to...
have the urge to build something.
Hold on a second. I forgot to deactivate them.
Keep going. I see patterns, schematics. Keep going. I'll hammer it out.
Yeah, because the software that I...
But we have to get out of here. We need to try again.
We're going to try that again. I'm going to pay more attention. The software that I use to stream has to have the sticker source URL running on it. And I don't have any options to do anything like that on the Xbox.
This looks familiar. Keep going. I have the urge to build something. There are memories in the route we applied. Keep going.
Okay, have a good day.
I see patterns, schematics. Keep going. I'll hammer it out.
Hopefully it becomes better than just okay.
Oh, so close. But we
Oh
have
man,
to
they
get
got
out
me
of
from
here. We
behind.
need to try again.
One more time. If we don't get it this time, we're gonna move on.
This looks familiar. Keep going. I have the urge to build something. There are memories in the route we applied. Keep going. I see patterns, schematics. Keep going. I'll hammer it out. Almost there. Just a few more pieces to figure out.
Why didn't he figure it out before we left? Huh? That would have been cool. You received Cloudburst, a new ability.
Fun. Lots of explosions. But what does it mean? I think it's a clue. I hid something in my head because I was going to lose my memory, I think. One thing for certain, there was no destination. We ended where we began. The route was the important part. Let me show you what it inspired me to make. It's I'm not sure what it is, but it has a lever on it that is begging to be pulled.
Oh. Wait, no, I don't think that's a good idea. Okay, that should be interesting. Are you sure it's safe? Are you sure it's safe?
There's
Are you
only
sure?
one way to find out. Well, there's probably one or two, but who has time to dig an artillery trench? Here we go. And...
Oh, no.
Nothing. Right?
Okay.
We're not dead, I think. That is decidedly disappointing. I was expecting something. I must still need a part I can't remember. I need some time to think, to get my brain straightened out. This is most intriguing and infuriating. Give me some time.
Alright. You have the resources of the Imperial City at your disposal. Think harder. Let's go back to my other questions. You have the resources of the Imperial City at your disposal. Think harder.
You know, it is true that I should be able to find what I need here. Let me rummage through what I have stockpiled. Just a few tweaks. Tight fit. Not sure how that will affect things. What's it? I don't remember seeing that before. Just get this last. There we go. It's ready. Now we can finally find out just what it does. After I name it, of course. Nothing works right until you name it. How about the confoundable minutia?
Okay. I'm sure that will help start it up. Wait, I don't want to do this yet. Doesn't matter, just activate it. I'm sure that'll help start it up.
What? No, impossible. I fixed it. I checked everything. It should work. Unless, no, I did that.
Huh. Oh, what was that?
Oh, where'd the city go?
Oh no. Oh no.
Well, that was anticlimactic. A flash of light, but no resounding boom. What good is such a light if Earth doesn't meet sky?
Where are we? Whatever it was supposed to do, it did it. Where are we?
Oh my. It seems we have transported to a heaven. A strangely familiar one for some reason, but I don't recall ever moving to such a place before.
There are many realms that can be called heavens. This is one small one with strange energies. Let's have a look around.
Good idea. Something about this place makes me want to explore too. I am compelled to step this way. There are gears here that I remember.
What? Be wary, even small heavens have their secrets. What? Okay, we need to change our styles. Toad Demon. And weapons aren't gonna work against anything here. I don't know if Paralyzing Palm would work. He said he learned it in the Spirit Realm. Storm Dragon didn't work for sure. Paralyzing Palm. What? So King teleported us to this realm of heaven. Look at this. It's some kind of machine thing. Cool. It's so cool. Okay, let's go over here. I don't ever remember this. Okay, tiger button.
At this. It's a marvel. A wonder of monumental proportions. A phenomenal piece of unbelievable craftsmanship.
Really? What does it do?
I haven't the slightest idea. But it must be important, wouldn't you think? I mean, just look at it. These machines, they are manipulators, fabricators. They bully energy into something. They can be activated, deactivated, on and off and on. You see?
But what is it?
I can only come to one conclusion. Lord Lau's furnace.
Lord Lao, artificer to the celestial bureaucracy, a legendary figure among inventors. What?
Legendary, mythical, and overrated in some respects, but if anyone else has a better origin for such machines as this, I'm not hearing it.
Huh. Who is Lord Lao? Well, they already said he's the smith of the gods. I don't care who they belong to. What are these machines to me?
Well, if we could puzzle out the function of these devices, they should produce for us whatever they were meant to produce for Lord Lao. You just select the machines you want to activate, and then the tiger or the dragon button, like this.
Please don't randomly hit switches. I find it unsettling. Touch nothing. Here we go again. Please don't randomly hit switches.
Machines are not activated.
Please.
I think the switches must be thrown on at least 2 of the components before it will do whatever it does. You also have to select a fuel. It looks like there are a few pieces of cinnabar in the contraption, but it may accept others as well.
What? So I get my own, like, crafting thing? Is that what they're saying? Do you think it's wise to play with it?
It's a powerful thing, so just guessing at the possible configure. So, you might want to be careful how you go about it. Things like this usually have directions. No, recipes. No, that's not it. Configurations. That's it.
Wait, didn't we find a strange set of directions?
Very true. Perhaps you should give them a try. They didn't mean much before, but now we may have the tools to make something of them.
So is that what the configuration of the ox and the configuration of the horse and all that is? Cranking cauldron. Oh. It's a gigantic KitchenAid. Upside down. Wait, what? I'm so confused. Whirling cogs. So 2 of them have to be activated. Conductor. Clapper chimney. What? Okay. Water wheel. Okay. Let's look at these plot items. Is this what the configurations they were talking about? Configuration of the... You found an excerpt from a diary. The pages were torn from the book but kept together as if they were an important secret. In his ravings, my husband talked of madmen with eyes of metal and of strange island in the skies. His words frightened me, but none more than when he clutched my arm, suddenly lucid. It's the tiger, he said. So that must be the tiger button. He said, fever burning in his eyes. The tiger feeds on the stone of the cow, torn from the bovide's innard. That's this. Cow Bizor. So that's the fuel for the tiger button, right? All but the cogs are watching. Waiting and active. Waiting for the tiger to feed. After his recovery, my husband remembered nothing of his journeys or of his ravings, except one. So I need to activate everything except the cogs, I think, and use the cow Bazor and hit the tiger button. Let's try it. So that's working. So if I hit this, can I hit it again? I can't hit it again until I reset it. Okay. This is the cogs. Okay. Conductor's gotta go then. Okay. That's cool. Okay, conductor. The clapper chimney's gotta go. Okay. This is the water wheel, right? Okay, right here. I wonder what I'm gonna get if I get it figured out. I don't remember this the first time when I played this game when it first came out forever ago. Long time ago. Hey, there's another one. Cool. And in here, configuration of the ox. Okay, we're doing the tiger first, right? There's the tiger. Where's the fuel depository? Reset. Oh, book stand. The Celestial Order Volume 3. The Celestial Bureaucracy is made up of all the servants that the great dragon left behind to administer creation. According to the priests and augurs, they know nothing of their creator or where it has gone. The great dragon has transcended heaven, they say. They in their faithfulness remain behind. Or so they say. Over the millennia, many have fallen from their duties or have become part of the chaos in the world. This we can only suppose is part of creation as well. But as representatives of order, humanity suffers most from the attentions of these chaotic spirits and demons. Okay. We don't want to reset. Fuel hopper. The fuel hopper contains some cinnabar ore, but there is a separate section. The configurations likely need specialized fuels to make them effective. Load a new fuel. You're on your pack looking for something that this machine might use as fuel. Cow Bizor. How Lord Lao managed to predict the shape of a stone formed in the cow's gullet, you'll never know. But a small rounded cup in the fuel hopper holds the bezoar securely. Okay. And tiger button. Let's check for more contraptions. No, that's the whirling cogs. They're not going, right? Okay. Everything else is watching. I think that means it should be activated. Okay, should I save it? Let's save it. Because I don't want to waste my stuff. Let's see. You receive. Oh, the Song of the Spirit. A configuration of the horse. Okay.
Excellent! What an amazing machine! Now, if we can find more configurations, just imagine what we could do here.
I have some more. This machine is amazing. It is pretty cool.
Indeed. Of course, without more configurations, we'll never know just what it can really do.
I have more. I have more. Okay. Configuration of the dragon. Oh. Something about this strange poem made it stick in your mind. Configurations guided by the tiger burn bright as the cauldron bubbles in the night. The cogs whirl their graceful dance, but they go tired unless they drink of the water infused with sulfur. Okay. Tiger. Tiger button. The cauldron. The cogs. And the sulfur. Do those all stay up? Or does it reset every time you hit it? Okay. This is the cauldron, right? Cauldron. Cogs. Very good. We got cauldron, we got the cauldron, we got the cogs. Okay. The dragon, it's a tiger though, right? Ooh, it said configuration of the dragon. Configurations guided by the tiger burn bright as the cauldron bubbles in the night. The cogs whirl their graceful dances. They go try, oh yeah, so the cauldron, the cogs, sulfur water, tiger button. Sulfur water. The vial slips easily into a small slide recess in the hopper. It seems to sit perfectly. Okay. Okay. The tiger, right? Let's save it. Received a mountain within. Lost configuration of the dragon. Are those techniques that I'm getting? I think they are. Yeah, Song of the Spirit. Spirit +5. Body +5. Look at that. Okay. We're getting beefy. Well, wait, there's more. Okay, configuration of the snake. He found this academic leaflet and kept it. The crew of the argument reads, to think that any machine could be designed around the principles of starting motion with a tiger, of all things, is to dally with utter madness. As if this were not enough, no machine made by the hands of man can be fueled by iron infused with nickel. The resulting metal, while strong, is inert to reaction. Even applications of electrical current and the introduction of chimney smoke into a mechanical cauldron as proposed to resume. So I need the cauldron, the conductor, the chimney. the nickel, and the tiger. Okay. The cauldron. Cauldron. The conductor and the chimney. Let's see. Chimney. Where's the conductor? Right here. Okay. And the nickel iron. Yep. The carefully alloyed iron rests easily in a small indentation in the bottom of the fuel hopper. The fit is too close to be mere coincidence. Okay. And tiger button, but let's save it just in case I screwed something up, huh? Hit the button. Yes, calm as the morning breeze. Lost configuration of the snake.
There's just
very
something
good.
about this place. I can almost feel it. It's on the tip of my brain. And then it's gone. I just wish something would help prod my memory.
We're getting there. Kang, something just appeared behind you. What?
What? Well now, what have we here? Well, isn't that just a golden carp full of luck? Let's see here. It's a wind map. Very sloppy ink, like it was crafted in a hurry, but I can decipher it. It would seem that someone wants to reward proper use of the furnace.
What? Where does it lead?
Through some wind, like any other of its kind. Really, I think you'd have grasped the concept by... Oh, you mean specifically? Like the previous map, there is really only one way to know for certain where it leads, and that is to get in the flyer and go there. We will have to leave the furnace before we can fly out, however. A little matter of needing the flyer. Just tell me when you want to leave.
Okay.
All
Not right
all
now.
Have a look around, or whatever it is you do. Come and find me when you want to go back.
Okay, I have one more configuration. What did that last technique do? Calm as the morning breeze, huh? Ooh. Mind +5. Okay. And I have one more configuration, right? The strange schematic has had better days. The paper ragged at the corners. While the page is filled with doodled diagrams, including one for a device that seems designed to colorize rice for easy sorting, the majority of the space is taken up by a single notation. Foul-smelling water must be purified of the taint of a rotten egg. So that's sulfur water. Only the water wheel and the applauding stack can manage it. The clapper chimney. Applauding clapper. Okay. Even then, only with the dragon's help. I don't have any more sulfur water. Does this guy sell sulfur water?
I feel terrible for the poor soul who took over my last position.
He does not sell sulfur water. Okay. If I leave, can I come back? I just check and see if maybe I can't find a sulfur water here. If I cannot, then we'll leave. I'm not going to have a choice. We'll have to come back when we get some, if we can come back. It doesn't appear, so. But we got boosted pretty good. 5 points to mind.
A most intriguing
Some extra
place.
body. Okay,
If
ready
we
to
get
leave.
back to the real world, speak with me again and we can head off on that little wind map adventure. Did I say if we make it back? Ha, Yes, I did.
Okay, let's continue on to the arena. And, we'll do that in another episode. Tomorrow we'll go back there again. Or, you know, go to the, wind map area. By the Outcrier. We already talked to him.
Be on the lookout for the Scourge of the South. It is your duty as citizens of the Empire to report anyone who matches this description. Keep an eye out for a young woman covered from head to toe in plum-colored armor. Reports suggest that she may be a demon spirit able to change her form at will. Do not try to apprehend the Scourge of the South, but instead report what you've seen to the authorities immediately.
You have drawn some attention, but their description lacks accuracy. What they have will not reveal you. Okay. The arena. See if we can't finish this up today. Bet taker, patron. What does this guy have to say?
Always a pleasure to see a customer return for another visit.
Do you have anything I might be interested in? That's all I need to know. That guy doesn't sell me anything. The one guy I need is in the bar. Oh.
There are rumors flitting about the city that you seek the attentions of the executioners. These rumors come from the palace itself, leaving me intrigued. You are a novice with no standing in the arena. What makes you think you are of any interest to me?
I would be honored to seek your guidance. I'm the most skilled fighter here.
I have no instruction to give. If you want to catch my eye, you need to show me that your skills are far beyond the norm.
Okay.
If you were to knock Iron Soldier from his perch as Silver Division champion, I would be impressed. I will be here if you wish to petition me further, but I don't acknowledge anything less than the best. Return when you are worthy, and no sooner.
All right. You're back. Nothing much has happened since you've been gone. Till later, I'll be here if you find yourself with thirst. Z-Bao, that's the guy. Can I do more arena matches now, though?
Many people try to break into the Bronze Division and fail miserably. You should be proud of yourself.
You deserve it. It was an honor to face you.
Crimson Kana is the champion of this round. You'll have to face her eventually. Be ready when you do.
Okay. Tell me about my next fight.
The Bronze Division, your challenges will be more difficult, but you'll earn greater rewards. I want the very abacuses of heaven to rattle with the name Raging Dragon. So I prepared something memorable. The guards rounded up a group of subhuman things around the great southern forest. We're going to release them into the ring in groups for you. Are you ready to get started?
Yep.
Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
These monsters crave the flesh of man.
Ow. Look at that. Oh no. Okay. I need to change my stuff back here. Hold on a second. Paralyzing Palm looks like it could end up being a pretty good. There we go. Give me just 1 second here. All right. The dog was barking about something.
Legendary strike.
There we go.
That was a good start to the Bronze Division. Those beasts are far stronger than they look.
Tell me about my next fight.
Next, you're going to step into what we call the Pit of Pain. It's not the most original name, I'll admit, but that's 500 years of tradition for you. The arena floor will be set up with ancient magical devices. They will attempt to fry you to a crisp, much to the crowd's delight. Your job is to stay on your feet for the course of the match while they fling deadly projectiles your way. I'd suggest dodging, but that's just me. Are you ready to get started? Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
The Pit of Pain. Only the quick survive its fiery embrace.
All right. Oh, dang. There's so many. All right.
Fantastic! A test of speed passed with exceptional celery. Now
Your sudden and polite silences are always appreciated, Kui.
I have a message for Raging Dragon. Kylon the Serpent has, as promised, been watching you intently. You have impressed him so far, and he is interested to see how you fare in your next match. The Serpent foresees your victory in the next match, and he has backed his prediction with silver. He sincerely hopes that his faith in your skills was not misplaced. That is all. If you will excuse me, I have some people who need to be spoken to.
Ah, well, I'm certain that won't be a problem for you. Did you have a question for me?
What can you tell me about the champion in my division?
A mystery to me. Keeps not a coin of her winnings, but is unbeaten. She's in this purely for the challenge, I think. If you face her, you'll find that her swordsmanship is deadly. Kana's studied techniques only found in the prosperous East, the provinces she calls home. She's even got a standing offer to pass the secrets of her blade mastery onto the first fighter to defeat her. So far, no one has managed that feat.
Alright, tell me about my next fight.
There's been a bit of a change in plans. Not that it will affect you too much, of course. It's all part of the traditions of the arena, you see. I have word that you're going to be facing a fighter specially chosen from the guild, you see. As soon as you're ready, you'll be facing him instead of a normal match.
Who did you originally see as my opponent? Why would the guild have any say in who I face? Can you not have their man face someone else? Why would the guild have any say in who I face?
The organization that controls the betting here. That's not all, though. Kylon the Serpent has a lot of influence here as well. I have to bow to certain pressures. I don't like it that much, but smart men don't voice that opinion too loudly. Not around here.
Can you not have their man face someone else? Very well, I'll deal with this guild stud. Let's go.
Best to just finish it now. Are you ready to get started? Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
The notorious Ravager awaits you at the top of the gold division.
Many of you are asking yourselves why the Serpent would return to the ring. Am I not retired? Yes! But does that mean I do not care about your entertainment? No! You've all seen the fury and the intense focus of Raging Dragon in the ring. Now, it's time to put these abilities to the test. And so, the Serpent gives you a real spectacle. Have your silver handy to place your wagers. I give you evil and terror incarnate.
What? Toad Demon.
Focus.
Oh man.
Staff. Focus. Focus.
Oh no. Poisoned again.
Dragon.
Oh no.
Legendary
Oh no. He's immune to everything. Except legendary strike. There we go.
That was an exceptional fight. I haven't seen demons in the ring before.
I hope this proves my skill to you. Why wasn't I warned? I don't like surprises. From now on, I want to know what I'm fighting and why. I hope this proves my skill to you.
No one questions your skills. That is why you were allowed to fight that beast. I'm convinced that you deserve a shot at Crimson Kana. Your victory has sealed the deal. That reminds me, I was asked to instruct you to talk with Lucky Cho before your next match.
Oh, what did he want to talk about? He'll have to wait. I'm ready for my next match now.
He didn't
What did he
say,
want
and
to talk
when
about?
I asked, he gave me that glare of his. Go, speak with him now. The sooner you do, the sooner I can return you to the ring.
Okay.
The brothers Sung greet our fellow combatant warmly. I am Sung Bo. This is my...
Do not bother me. Introductions merely clutter the mind.
I don't think they was bothering you, sweet. It's Bo being talked to.
Han falls to your strikes, as have so many before. Now that you have entered the Bronze Division, we shall see how you truly fare. Now, what did you need?
That's all I need.
Oh yes, we shall see you around. Of that you can be sure.
Okay. Where is, oh, Lucky Cho's right there. Sweet
I
poison
don't know
Lynn.
you, but you're in here, so I know you're not common street trash. I hope for your sake that you have enough silver to warrant my time.
I have enough to keep your interest. My first smile concern. Whether or not you get any of my silver depends on what you have for sale.
You've got style, girl. You're just fine in my book, as long as your purse is full. Sweet Poison Lynn's my name, and I trade in rarities of a magical nature. I guarantee I have something you need.
Do you have sulfur water?
Magical
Show me what you have.
enhancements and knowledge. Have a look at my wares and see for yourself.
1,000 cuts. Ooh, I like 1,000 cuts. 13,000. That's a good style. Thousand cuts. 1,000 cuts is aptly named. Though the style does not involve blade, the master of the style relies on numerous light strikes in quick succession instead of a singular punishing blows or thunderous kicks. Most opponents reel under such a relentless assault, unable to counter fast enough to find an opening for their own attacks. Should I buy it or should I wait? I think I'll buy it. Just to have it. Lucky Cho.
Before you face Kana, I'd like to present you with a mutually beneficial arrangement.
Who else is benefiting from this arrangement?
Fortunately for you, my employer, Kailan the Serpent, has a vested interest in your success against Kana. This is Sweet Poison Lynn, a master of the Toxicant arts. Lynn, this is Raging Dragon, the fighter we discussed.
Your introductions are unnecessary, Cho. I know this one personally. I trust you'll consider this discussion private and potentially very beneficial.
Go ahead and tell me what you have to say. I don't like the tone of this offer of yours is
Not
taking.
even if it offers you a chance at the Bronze Division Championship? Crimson Kana's rise to Bronze Division Champion has been good for business, but she has become troublesome of late. She believes that the Serpent runs the arena with little concern for honor, and she's right. The problem is that she cares.
What does this have to do with me? She is like something this large would not. What does this have to do with me?
The Serpent and I believe that Kana needs to be stopped. We want you to replace her as the bronze champion.
It should be a
Go
simple
on.
matter to slip a slow-acting but extremely deadly poison into Kana's drink before the match.
I'm waiting to hear the
I would
catch.
say you would be unable to lose this match unless you were to drop dead yourself. What could be easier? When Cho approached me regarding this matter, I felt that it might be in the best interests of the Greater Guild if I were involved.
If you accept, the guild will cover half of Lin's usual fee. The remaining cost would be roughly half of your winnings from defeating Kana.
I will not dishonor myself by resorting
If that
to
is
poison.
your choice, then so be it. You may deal with Kana on your own. I strongly advise you not to bring this up to anyone. I hope my point speaks for itself.
We should warn the sword mistress. They're trying very hard to kill her.
Our business is concluded. It is time for you to leave.
Okay. Arena Elite Guard. Door cannot be opened. Okay, let's save it because this is probably going to be a hard battle.
I want to hear that you're ready for your next fight. What do you need?
Tell me about my next fight.
Stepped in, I was ready to give you an attempt at the bronze division for your last match. Now it's time. Are you ready to face Crimson Kana, the finest sword this august arena has seen in 5 generations?
Yes. Yes, let's begin.
Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
A challenger for the Bronze Division, Crimson Kana must fend off Raging Dragon.
Alright.
Focus. Focus. Staff. Focus.
Oh, come on. See, I can do it too.
Focus. Storm Dragon. Focus. Legendary strike. Focus.
Oh, man.
Storm Dragon.
Nice.
Kana's winning streak has been broken at last. I don't know if you've heard, but Kana has proclaimed that the first fighter who extriciates her from her championship will learn the secrets of her technique.
Let's
Come, talk to me when you have a moment. The crowd loved that fight. I think it was worth some extra silver, don't you? I should ask you about some things. There's nothing else I need from you, Kui.
Come now.
Yeah, let's get some
Give me
extra
the works
silver.
on a strictly regenerated payment system for the fights. There's no way I can give you extra.
You're too savvy a businessman not to reward your star performers. I make it easier for you to fill the seats. That means nothing to you. Let's charm
I'm sorry,
him.
but there's no room for
Aw.
bonuses, extra payments, or gratitudes of any kind. You'll be fine with the usual winnings. Now that that's
All right.
settled, what else can I do for you?
Let's talk about Black Whirlwind has told me about his time here. What do you
Your
know about
large
him?
friend there was once a competitor here, so I know him in passing, you might say. This is his business, though. Why not ask him? I'm sure he'll tell you whatever he deems appropriate. When you walk the
There's nothing
streets
else I
and hear your
need.
name among the crowds, be sure that your ego does not swell like the body of 11 gaping maw, god of inopportune gluttony.
Huh. Okay. So we're gonna talk to Crimson Kana. I've been thinking since our match. I came to this place seeking honor, but I feel that many victories have all been hollow. I think, yes, it's time for me to leap again and seek other challenges. What will you do now? Running away from your defeat? What will you do now? I think I shall return to the prosperous East and continue my studies, but first I am sworn to teach the secrets of my style to any who can best me. Let me instruct you. Well done, you learn very quickly. One thing bothers me about your moves though. Throughout the fight, I felt as if there was some opening in your defense. There's that stuff again. Why wouldn't you exploit the opening? My training was flawless, you must be mistaken. I'll not take commentary on my skills from one as weak as you. Why wouldn't you exploit an opening? What I sensed was some opening in your guard. I cannot name it, and I could not find it, leading me to believe that it was a brilliant gambit. Your method traps your opponents into hunting for a weakness they'll never find. You should speak with your master about this. For now, you are deadly enough. Others have mentioned this. Should I be concerned? Consider it a perfectly laid trap, not a weakness. Your master was truly skilled. Too much to mold such a trap into your very being. It's odd he never mentioned it to you. Sometimes the best masters dare not trust their students with the deepest mysteries. Certain lessons can only be learned if one discovers them for oneself. I hope you fare well. I turn my eyes to the east, where new challenges await me by the ocean. Style gained. Eyes of the Dragon. Oh, really? Oh, really? That sounds so cool. It's a weapon style. It's a dual sword style. Oh yeah. I should trade that to my weapon style. We'll have to start leveling up immediately. Dr. An.
How very interesting to meet you. Fate may have robbed me of my sight at a young age, but I can still sense the energy within your meridians. Impressive, and yet somewhat strange.
Huh. What's strange about my
I don't know
energy?
what it is about you exactly, but I would say you have been trained like no other warrior in this place. What I do know is that several of the techniques pioneered by what we call the new schools would have astonishing effects on one with your energy.
The new schools of
Allow me a
what?
formal introduction. I am Dr. An, acupuncturist. I know you well enough. Hapless Hans stumbled in here for yet another treatment after you defeated him. Impressive handiwork, though I find myself in a position to wish you were less skilled, especially with Han. He is a continual strain on my time.
What's wrong with treating Han? If all you do is complain, I'm surprised Han or anyone else bothers to come
I think
back.
you misunderstand the situation. I have no problems treating Han, but I receive no compensation for tending to injuries. I shouldn't complain, though. The arena pays me to look after you fighters, and Han's constant injuries have helped me hone my healing skills to a razor edge.
Show me what you have for
Have a
sale.
look.
Ooh, she's got techniques. Charm +2. Porcelain skin. I'm gonna have to buy all these too. Charm +2. Focus +10. Health +10. Health +15. Focus +5. Dang. I might as well start with this one. Getting stronger every day. Alright, I think that's going to call it. Hey, thanks everybody for watching. Do me a favor and hit all the buttons and help my channels grow. Help the gaming community grow. You know? And thanks for everyone in real life that supports me, especially my amazing wife, my awesome kids. I couldn't do anything in life without them. And I'll catch you on the next one.